How's it going, everybody? In this video, I will show you step by step on how to beat the Easter egg for Terminus, kill the boss at round 25, and also insta-kill the boss on the second phase. There's a few side Easter eggs included in this video to help you out with this process. I hope you enjoy. This is the loadout that I use for my Maelstrom shotgun. As long as you have most of these attachments, you should be fine. Alright, so for your tactical, you will need a shock charge. For your lethal, you will need C4s. For your gobblegums, you'll use Killjoy, stock option, and temporal gift. Killjoy and stock option will be used to kill the boss in the second phase. Temporal gift isn't really necessary, but if you do have it, it can be very helpful. And if by any chance you do not have any more Killjoy gobblegums, I will show you how to get a free insta kill later on in the video. Alright, to assist you in killing the boss in the second phase, you need these two augments for double tap, double standard, and double time. Alright, so now for elemental pop, you'll need Vulner Beam. That's everything you need to know. Let's get right into it. Alright, so for the first few rounds, I like to focus on killing zombies with my melee weapon. Mailing zombies will grant you extra points. As soon as you see one of the Terminus security guards drop an XM4, grab it. We need the XM4 because we are going to do a side Easter egg with it. The side Easter egg will either guarantee us a wonder weapon, some salvage, or even an ammo mod. Go ahead and finish the first round here, but do not end round 2 here yet. Alright, so right before you end round 2, head towards this left side of the map. Go ahead and open the door heading towards generator 2, grab 7-Up's loose change, and proceed to generator 2. Alright, so now at generator 2, collect Juggernaut's loose change. Activate generator 2. Now proceed to continue with melee kills throughout this round. If you ever do feel overwhelmed by the zombies while using your melee weapon, feel free to use your shotgun, of course. Now with generator 2 completed, head back out the door you came into and continue towards the left side of the map. Select the loose change from elemental pop. Now finish round 4 and 5 around this area. Round 5 will be a parasite round, so be sure to finish that round before you go to the next generator. Alright, so now at the start of round 5, head towards down this area. Go ahead and open the sea cave and enter through this tunnel. Collect the loose change from PhD, then head towards down this area. Right here, we will find a shovel. We need the shovel in order for us to find more salvage throughout the map. Go ahead and finish round 5 inside the tunnels, and feel free to use your shotgun now because the melee weapons won't do much damage anymore. Alright, so at the start of round 6, head out this door, then go toward generator 3 and start the generator. At the start of round 7, head towards the arsenal machine and apply dead wire to your XM4. Alright, so once you applied dead wire to your XM4, head towards the right, go up these stairs, and then you will throw your C4 at this free double points. We will use this double points later on to gain more points very quickly. At any time you see any grenades on the ground, pick them up because we will need them later on. Now head towards Pack-a-Punch. Pack-a-Punch your shotgun, and then use the incline lift to go up. Alright, so now there will be 3 electrical boxes that you get to shoot with your XM4. Since your XM4 has dead wire, that's the gun you would have to use. The first electrical box will be inside this window. The second one is to your right, and the third one behind you. Go towards your left, then go up these stairs, then interact with this computer. Jump back down, go across the elevator, then go back up these stairs. Then interact with this second computer. Jump back down, then thin out the round a little bit. Just be sure to keep a few zombies alive. Alright, now go ahead and head towards back Juggernog. Shoot the last two electrical boxes here, and then you will enter this room. Once you enter the room, kill the zombie on the ground, and then grab the EMF fob. Go ahead and head back out, head towards the left, then you'll head towards the C tower on the left side, where Elemental Pop is. Head inside this area, interact with this briefcase, then grab the multi-phasic resonator. After a brief second, you will see a bunch of ugly spiders spawning in, kill them all, and then head towards the left and jump out this window. Go ahead and go down the zip line, and now we are going to go ahead and interact with the last computer. Go back up the zip line, then head towards the rec yard. Go in here and interact with this machine. This machine will ask you for a code. On screen is a website. This website is used to help you solve the puzzle. All you have to do to get the code is input whatever sticky notes you have in your game into the website. I will post the link to this website in my description. Once you're done inputting the code, keep the last zombie alive. Alright, so really quick, I want to talk about SAM trials. Anytime you see a SAM trial active in your game, always activate it. It will give you lots of salvage early. If you're still around 8 and you activated a SAM trial, try your best to get the highest tier for the SAM trial. If you're lucky, you might get an Ether Tool, a Pack 2 Crystal, or something better, and this will allow you to be very strong very early. Alright, if you had a SAM trial, go ahead and collect your reward. As you can see for me, I got lucky with the blue Ether Tool. At round 9, the multi-phasic resonator should be ready. Go ahead and collect it. Then finish round 9 here. At round 10, be sure to save one zombie. Once you're around 10 and you look towards your left, you will see a satellite. The satellite will be flowing with electricity. If you aim at it and shoot the electricity with your XM4, the light should turn red. Alright, jump back down and come to the other side. You will see a second satellite. This satellite also has electricity on it. Same thing, shoot at it, and the light should also turn red. If you can't hit it from that far like me, just go ahead and jump down and get closer and shoot it from here. Once both lights are red, that's how you know you did it correctly. Go back into this room, grab Juggernog. Now head towards the C tower. Head towards this platform over here and wait until the zombie arrives with you. Once you have the zombie here with you, kill the last zombie, and then as soon as the round flips to 11, activate the trap. After a few seconds, you will see the trap shoot out a satellite from the sky. The satellite will begin to fall down to the ground and land on the first island. You will see this landing site later on. Go ahead and thin out the round a bit, but be sure to keep a few zombies alive. With the few zombies left alive, head back towards the mining tunnels, and then we're going to go ahead and purchase PhD. Once you have bought PhD, leave the tunnels, go down these stairs, and then jump on this boat. Once you're on the boat, head towards the left, and we're going to the first island. On this first island, you will see where the crash site is from the satellite. Go ahead and loot up all the salvage that you'll see on the ground, and if you see the Shadow Rift ammo mod on the ground, apply that to your shotgun. Alright, so now there's going to be a few loot crates that are hidden inside the water. If you jump into the water and swim a bit, you will see a few loot crates like this. These loot crates are able to give you perks, ammo mods, ether tools, pack 2 crystals, or even a free ray gun. Once you're done looting the chest, interact with this blue orb. The blue orb will shoot one of the zombies with its element. Kill the zombie that is affected by the element. Grab the orb of the element. Then bring it back to the big orb over here. You will have to do this a total of 2 times. After the second time, the multi-phasic resonator will drop. Just go ahead and pick it up. Leave this island, then head towards the left to the second island. Once you get to the second island, jump off the boat and then go into the water. These loot crates have multiple spawn locations, so be sure to thoroughly check the waters whenever you're swimming around. Alright, by now you should have another lethal grenade with you. If you do, go ahead and aim at this crate and throw your lethal grenade at this crate. Once it blows up, it will spawn in a bunch of crabs on the ground. Once the crabs have fallen, come to this side of the island, dig up any dig sites you may have, and then we're going to jump into the water to search for any possible loot crates. As you can see in my game, I didn't get a loot crate spawn in that location, so I'm going to keep on running around and looking for the other locations. Alright, so now once you have searched those spots, go back towards the crabs that we saw that fell down, and we're going to melee them. Once we melee the crabs, it's going to spawn in a small minigame of whack-a-mole. Go ahead and try your best to whack as many crabs as you can. If you successfully whack a lot of crabs, you will earn a free perk. Once you receive your free perk, head to the right, and then you will see a second batch of crabs. Do the same exact thing here, melee the crabs. But this time, whenever you finish the crab minigame, you will receive salvage as a reward. Once you are finished with the second crab minigame, head back towards the other side of the island. On this side of the island, you will see the third crab minigame. This crab minigame is directly across from the purple armor upgrade. Before you do the crab minigame, be sure to kill the last zombie. Once the new round starts, then you would do the crab minigame. But if the new round is a parasite round, end the parasite round first, then do the crab minigame.
An island like this would make a perfect smuggling outpost. If it weren't for all the, problems.
This third crab minigame will spawn a bunch of essence once you complete it. I accidentally messed up by doing my minigame too early, not knowing that a parasite round will start. So do not do what I did by doing the minigame during the parasite round. First, finish the parasite round, then do the minigame. Once the new round starts and it is not a parasite round, train a few zombies and then pop your C4. Once you pop your C4, you will spawn a double point, then go ahead and grab all of the essence that was on the ground. This will multiply your essence, and then just go ahead and kill a bunch of zombies until the double points run out. But do not end the round yet. Alright, now once you have less zombies in the round, head towards the center of the island, then interact with this green orb. This step is exactly how it is in the first island. The big orb will shoot a zombie with its element. You kill that zombie, grab the orb, then place it into the big orb 2 times. If the round flips to 14, it is perfectly fine. But once you finish doing this step, go ahead and grab the second part to the multi-phasic resonator. Get back on your boat, and this time we'll head towards a broken ship. Now for the broken ship, there's 4 possible spawn locations for the loot crates. There's one towards the left side, one towards the right, where I found mine. The third spawn location is also over here, where I found this one. And the fourth one is back here. At any time, if you do find an ether tool or a pack 2 crystal, place it on your shotgun. And if you do find a ray gun, trade your X-Men for the ray gun. Now let's go ahead and head towards the last island for the last step for the multi-phasic resonator. On this island, there's 2 possible spawn locations for the crates. One right here. And then there's another one towards the back over here. Once you're done looting the crates, interact with the purple orb, and then do the same step as before. Once you complete it, your screen will flash white. Once that's finished, go ahead and run around the island and look for any more dig sites that might possibly have some more salvage. Right now, you should be fairly close to having 5,000 salvage. 5,000 salvage is the amount you need to upgrade your gun to legendary if you already have it at purple rarity. Once you're done looting the dig sites, go ahead and grab the last piece for the wonder weapon, get on your boat, and drive off. Now, before we drive back to the main island, we're going to start another side Easter egg. This side Easter egg will have 5 pimples or wards on these rocks. The rocks are random on where they spawn, but they spawn once every round. So you can only clear 1 rock once per round. Once you've shot all 5 wards off the rocks, you will hear Patient 13 growl. That's how you know you've done it correctly. Alright, once you finish that step, go ahead and drive southwest towards the main island. Once you get here, enter the passageway that leads you right into the biolab. Jump into the water, and then look to see if you have this loot crate here. Once you're here, there should be a loot crate to your left. Now the last loot crate location should be over here towards your left, right under the staircase where I shoot. Once you collect all of the loot crates, it should give you a free perk. Unfortunately, I missed my free perk in this match, but I will show you how it looks like once you do get the free perk from opening all the loot crates. Okay, once you receive your free perk, go ahead and kill some zombies to thin out the round. Once you have a few zombies left, run towards the back of the biolab over here, where you see these zombies inside these cages. Kill all these zombies inside these cages before you end the round. Once you've killed all the zombies in both sets of cages, go ahead and end the round.
You like? It's the very latest in garbage disposal technology. Something tells me we ain't ready to crack some brews and kick up our feet yet.
At this point, if you do have enough salvage to make your gun legendary, go ahead and do so. At the start of this new round, there will be vermin inside these cages instead. So go ahead and do the same thing. Check both sets of cages, kill all the vermin inside the cages, then end the round. Just make sure you do not accidentally end the round before killing all of the vermin inside the cages. Double check both sets of cages, making sure that you did kill all the vermin inside of them. Once you've done that, go ahead and end the round. On this new round, you'll see a mangler spawning inside the cage. Go ahead and kill the mangler, and then you will receive a free perk.
Looks like something the dog ate.
Once you receive the free perk, we are now going to go ahead and build the wonder weapon. But before we do that, we are going to check these air vents to see which one is broken by patient 13. There's two in the biolab, one right here. Then the other one is on the other entrance of the biolab, the one that also leads to the other end of the tunnel. The last location is right here between Juggernog and Generator 2. Now that we know where all of the broken air vent locations are, we're going to go ahead and proceed to build the wonder weapon. So head towards this exit of the biolab into the mining tunnels, the one that's opposite of PhD, by Speed Cola.
Fuck yeah. Imagine dealing 3 carbons.
Go ahead and exit the mining tunnels through here, then head towards the rec yard. Once you make it to the rec yard, kill a few zombies, but do not end the round. Keep a few alive. Now that we have a few zombies left alive, go ahead and build the wonder weapon, but do not trade out your shotgun. You should have enough money to pack-a-punch your weapon, so go ahead and put your shotgun to pack-a-punch too.
Points for me.
Now, at this point in the game, you will find where your broken air vent is. Once you know where your broken air vent is, go up to it, activate the trap, take out the wonder weapon, and shoot it until you see the hard drive fall out from it. Collect the hard drive, and then exit through the mining tunnels. Once you exit the mining tunnels, go over here and purchase the level 2 armor. Once you have purchased the level 2 armor, make your way towards Elemental Pop. Purchase Elemental Pop. Now go ahead and head towards the spawn area. Once you're in the spawn area, give Peck the hard drive. Once you give Peck the hard drive, we are now going to go ahead and look for a 3-digit code.
Digs out here.
The first digit to this code is on the clock. Whenever you are looking at the clock, you have to pay attention to the hour hand. So whichever number the hour hand is closest to, that is your first digit for the code. Once you have your first digit, make your way to the cafeteria. Once you're inside the cafeteria, aim at this board and look at what number you see on the card. This number here will be your second digit for the code. If your card only has an A or ace, that is 1. Once you have your second digit, make your way into this room over here, then aim at this sign. This will be your third digit. Once you have all 3 digits, make your way back into the biolab.
It's not looking good.
Once you're in the biolab, come to the center and then interact with this keypad. Whenever you first interact with the keypad, you will see Miles' brother Nathan inside this chamber. Wait for his dialogue to stop and then interact with the keypad again to insert your code.
Stay strong, brother.
After you insert the code, go ahead and interact with one of these valves on the side, and then you will begin the mini boss fight for Nathan. At this moment, just wait a little bit for Nathan to spawn from the chamber, and once he does, annihilate him. Your gun should be very strong at this point, so it should be very easy.
You should have just killed him. Don't let him kill you.
Once you've killed Nathan and you skip the cutscene or you watch it, jump into the water, then grab this keycard. Make your way back over here, then you're going to go ahead and purchase a boat.
You know what, Perk? I'm not your fucking errand girl.
Hold on to that. Who knows what it opens? Maybe wipe it off first.
Drive your boat through this tunnel, then make your way towards a broken ship. Once you're at the broken ship, go ahead and jump off and climb this ladder.
HQ has been physically cut.
Make your way into this room, grab one of the nodes. Once you grab the node, instantly throw your shock charge at the center of this door. If done correctly, you should instantly skip the lockdown step for that room. Sometimes, in order for you to do that skip, you may need more than one shock charge, so be sure to have more than one. If you aren't able to do the lockdown skip, it's fine, just do the lockdown, then come over here. For this step, you will have to place 2 nodes in 2 locations. The node locations are different every match, so be sure to check them all.
But it's not.
One of the node locations is right here. The second one can be found over here, right under the sea tower. And the third one can be found inside the mining tunnel, where Speed Cola is. Whenever you're done placing your first node at any of those locations, make it back to the broken ship.
Whoever you hope to contact is already dead.
Bring back my inversion warheads or I swear I'll...
Once you make it back into the broken ship, go back into this room, then grab the second node. Once you have the second node, go ahead and drive around the main island and look for the other rocks that have those wards spawn on them. For me, this is where my second rock formation spawned with all the wards, so I went ahead and popped them all. After popping all of those wards, go back to the main island and place your node into its possible spawn location. After that step, go ahead and go back to spawn where Perk is.
My associates and I need urgent assistance to...
Once you make it back to Perk, you will hear about a minute or so of dialogue. Once the dialogue is finished, grab the hack computer.
Grabbing this gizmo or what? Move your ass, people. Modi could be happy to Japan by now.
Once you have the hacking computer, make your way back outside to the boat docks and end the round. If the next round for you is a parasite round like mine, go ahead and end the parasite round.
The director based my programming on scans of her brain. He hoped to...
Once the new zombie round starts, thin out the round a bit until you have a few zombies left. Once you've finished doing that, jump back on the boat and drive around the island to look for the new rock formation with all of the warts. If you followed everything correctly, this should be your last rock formation to find. After finishing the last rock formation, we have to go ahead and hack 3 buoys for the next Easter egg step. One of the buoy locations is right here between Crab Island and the broken ship. The next buoy location is right next to Temple Island. And the last buoy location is between Crab Island and Castle Island. You can hack these buoys in any order you want, but once you find a buoy, go up to it and interact to start the hacking sequence. After hacking the first buoy, you will start a countdown sequence, so be sure to hack all of the buoys very quickly. After hacking your last buoy, make your way back into the main island into the biolab.
Connection established. Overriding submarine controls.
Ha! In your fucking face, Modi. Damn you.
See you soon, Modi. You're gonna get a proper welcome.
At this point, you will start a lockdown sequence. You will have to defuse 3 bombs to pass this lockdown. The first bomb can be located right here on the bottom floor. Throw your shock charges right on the bomb to defend yourself. Feel free to craft any shock charges, monkey bombs, or Casimirs at any time to help you defend yourself from the bomb defuse step. The second bomb location is also on the second floor. So just go ahead and go to the other end and you'll see it on your left.
Your courage in the face of futility is admirable. No, really. Or is it just desperation?
After you defuse the second bomb, run up these stairs, then go up the second set of stairs. Run over here and then you'll see the third bomb right under this place. With the last bomb defused, you have officially deactivated the Apocalypse Protocol.
Oh, shit. You actually did it.
Damage my warhead.
Now go ahead and end the round here. Once you end this round, we are also going to go ahead and skip the next round as well, so flip 2 rounds total. After flipping 2 rounds, go into the cave where Speed Cola is. If you did the side Easter egg correctly where you shot all of the wards on the rocks, you will see these wards inside this cave. Destroy all of the wards inside this cave and you will receive a reward. You will receive a free perk, and sometimes you will also receive a golden ether tool or even a Pack-a-Punch 3 crystal. Once you have claimed all of your rewards, go ahead and head back towards spawn.
Good luck finding pants, mate. Fuck 'em up.
Once you have made it back to spawn, turn on the rampage inducer, then camp by this elevator over here. At this point, you're going to camp inside this area until round 24. So camp in this area until you have enough points for triple Pack-a-Punch, perks, and level 3 armor. Once you have made it to round 24, go ahead and turn off the rampage inducer. Once the rampage inducer has been deactivated, thin out the round and keep a few zombies alive. Do not end this round. Once you have a few zombies left alive, go ahead and craft a C4 at the crafting table. Once you have the C4 crafted, make your way back to the boat docks outside and get on the boat. Once you're on the boat, make your way towards a broken ship. Once you're on the broken ship, go ahead and end the round here. As soon as you end the round here, make your way towards the back of the broken ship, and then you will see the Wonder Fist spawn in. Purchase any perk you want, but make sure you purchase Double Tap and Stamina. Those two are the most important. Once you have purchased the perks, go ahead and leave the broken ship and head towards Temple Island. Once you make it to Temple Island, thin out the round here and be sure to save a few zombies. Once you have a few zombies left alive, aim your cursor right here, then move forward, jump, and throw your C4. If you do it correctly, it should look like this.
Arming C4 charge.
If you do have the Killjoy Gobblegum, you will not need to throw the C4 here. If you're on round 25, go ahead and thin out the round and keep a few zombies alive. Jump back on your boat, then head towards the main island to go back to the biolab. Once you're in the biolab, go ahead and put your gun to Pack-a-Punch 3. If Pack-a-Punch isn't by you, use this button to call it down to you. Be sure to apply Napalm Burst on your shotgun before you enter the boss fight. Purchase level 3 armor. Then go to the crafting station and craft some Semtex grenades or impact grenades. Feel free to craft some monkey bombs or Casimirs if you need those as well. Make your way to the second floor of the biolab, then enter the boss fight. As soon as the cutscene is finished, or if you skip the cutscene and you see the boss's health appear on your screen, instantly start shooting at it. This will allow you to melt through the boss's health very quickly. Once you finish the first phase, go ahead and pop your temporal gift gobblegum.
What was your plan for those warheads?
You better slither away.
Not to spook your party, but I fear its retreat may prove temporary.
Some say an animal's more dangerous wounded. I say it's easier to kill.
After about 45 seconds from completing the first phase, go ahead and pop the Killjoy Gobblegum or your C4, but do not grab the insta-kill yet. Leave it there for a few seconds.
I'm just warming up, baby.
Go ahead and grab the insta-kill now. Then pop your stock option Gobblegum. As soon as you see the boss's health appear on your screen, start shooting at the boss to insta-kill it. And that's how you kill the boss in the second phase. Thanks for watching this video. If you do need any help or have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.